Can you identify when these big type of price moves or market moves are going to occur? Definitely not. But utilizing candlestick signals, such as the evening star signal and a close below the T line, would have put investors in more bearish positions than bullish positions. There's a very simple technique for using the T line, the 8 exponential moving average. If you see a candlestick sell signal and a close below the T line, the probabilities are dramatically better that there's going to be a move to the downside. This works equally well when identifying or analyzing an overall market trend or an individual stock trend. So, would you have been able to project this? No, but you would already been established in short positions that would have taken advantage of these type of price moves. The next question will be, when does the downtrend end? As we can see in the NASDAQ, when it did a bearish best friend signal below the T line. Now we're in the oversold area and we're doing a spinning top indecisive trading day. We're still looking for bottoming action, but this might have told us there's a little bit of bullish support starting to form in here. Logically, we'll need to see more results to see when the bulls start coming back in. But with candlestick signals, we can tell when to grab for that fallen knife. The kicker signal is one of your strongest reversal signals. When you see them trading, opening here, closing here, and the next day they open below the previous day's open and go the opposite direction, that tells you the investor sentiment has been kicked in the opposite direction. And what's our technique? You stay short until you see a candlestick buy signal and preferably a close above the T line. However, the caveat to the T line rule is that the further away you move from the T line, the higher the probability it's going to come back up and test it. That means if we start seeing buy signals down in this area, we can be buying based upon the selling has stopped, and now there's more than likely going to be some buying coming back up to test this level. These simple parameters allow candlestick investors to have a game plan for when to start buying. And simple scanning techniques allow the candlestick investor to find a difference or a change of investor sentiment, as we saw in our recommendation of IDT. Over the last couple of days, because of their earnings, we had a best friend bullish signal, a doji followed by a gap up. Today, it continued to trade positive even though the markets were selling off hard. There's always going to be bullish signals occurring in a down market. There's always going to be bearish signals in a bullish market. The simple scanning techniques from candlestick analysis allow an investor to identify when a strong reversal signal has occurred. And our recommendation on VSI today was based upon a very simple reversal pattern. Kind of a morning star signal, an inverted hammer, a close at the T line. And what's our simple rule of the T line? You can buy when you see a candlestick buy signal and trading or close above the T line. So when it opened positive today, even with the market trading off hard, it told us exactly what we wanted to know to be a buyer, that there was still buying occurring, which was confirmed by the fact that they were not resisting at the T line. This is not rocket science. The Japanese rice traders over 400 years have identified the reversal signals, which is just the graphic depiction of what's occurring in human nature. That same scenario can be applied to any trading entity such as gold. Look at gold doing a doji. Remember, a doji tells you there's indecision. Then a strong move telling you they've made their decision of what they're going to do. Now, that is usually a good reference telling you the bulls have taken control, but becomes even more convincing to see that they broke out through this range that had been a resistance or a trading range for the last few months. Again, the graphics of candlesticks tell you when there's been a change of investor sentiment, when the bulls have taken control, and when there's been a major change of investor sentiment breaking out of price range. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.